blanket because today we're talking about something every English learner secretly struggles with.
Oh, I think I can guess. The moment when your brain knows all the words, but your mouth suddenly goes on strike.
Yes, that's exactly it. That frozen moment when you want to speak, but your tongue decides to do absolutely nothing.
Ah, yes, the universal silence of panic. You're standing there thinking, I swear I know this word, I just don't know how to say it right now.
Or worse, you say something totally wrong and realize it 5 seconds later when it's way too late.
Oh, we've all been there. So, today's episode is all about how to train your brain and your mouth to work together when you speak English.
Not in theory, but in real life, so that English feels natural, automatic, alive.
Perfect. And before we dive in, if you enjoy learning English through these cozy chats, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps our little studio keep going.
So, George, why does this even happen? Why do people understand so much but can't speak?
Because speaking is real-time action. It's not like writing where you can pause, delete, rewrite. When you speak, you're juggling everything at once: grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, emotion, timing.
Like juggling oranges while riding a bicycle on ice.
Pretty much. And the only way to stop dropping the oranges is practice. Not just studying, but training.
So basically, we need to go to the English gym.
That's right. Today's workout, tongue push-ups and confidence stretching.
I'd totally sign up for that class. Fluency Boot Camp, 7 days to a fearless mouth.
That actually sounds like a good slogan.
But seriously, I think people wait for that perfect moment when they'll finally know enough to speak.
And that moment never comes. You can't think your way into speaking fluently. You have to speak your way into fluency.
That's powerful. You can't wait until you're ready. You just start, even if it's messy.
Exactly. The magic happens in the mess. That's where the real learning lives.
So, tip number 1 is start speaking before you feel ready.
And to make that easier, one of the best exercises is shadowing.
Oh, yes, I love that one.
Not just the words, but the rhythm, the emotion, the little ums and yas.
Yes, exactly. You copy the sound like an echo, and your mouth starts learning the rhythm naturally. It's like dancing. You don't think about each step, you just move with the beat.
Beautifully said. It's language through rhythm, not rules.
You know, I used to do that with movie scenes. I play a line, pause, say it out loud, rewind, and do it again until I sounded like the actor.
And how many times did you pretend to be in a romantic movie?
Too many. My cat was so confused.
Well, that's practice. You're not just learning sounds, you're training confidence.
And that's another point. The fear of speaking, that inner voice saying, "What if I make a mistake?"
Oh, yes, that voice is strong. But here's the thing. Mistakes are data. Every mistake teaches your brain something.
I love that. Mistakes are just messages from your brain saying, "Hey, let's fix this connection."
Exactly. So don't be afraid to sound imperfect. Be afraid of staying silent.
Because silence teaches you nothing.
Right. You can read 1,000 grammar books and still freeze in a real conversation.
Speaking of freezing, one trick I love is thinking out loud.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nodding. You just talk to yourself in English, describing your actions, your thoughts. Okay, I'm making coffee. Oh no, I spilled it. Great, now I need a towel.
So, like daily life narration?
Exactly. You become the main character in your own English movie.
It's simple but powerful because it connects your mind and mouth directly without translation.
Right. You train your tongue to follow your thoughts.
It's like building a bridge between your brain and your voice, one sentence at a time.
Smiling. Another one I love is mirror practice.
Ah, yes. Talk to your reflection. It's free therapy.
Totally. You see your face, your expression, your confidence.
And it also teaches you body language, which is part of speaking too.
Yes, English isn't only words, it's how you look when you speak.
You know, confidence often starts in your shoulders, not in your mouth.
Hmm, I like that. Stand tall, breathe, and the words follow.
You know what else helps? Recording yourself.
Oh, that's a scary one for many people.
It is, but it's also one of the most effective because you hear yourself from the outside. You start noticing rhythm, pronunciation, tone.
And it's never as bad as you think.
Right. Everyone hates their own voice at first. But after a while, you start appreciating your sound, your English personality.
That's true. Every language gives you a new personality.
Yes, like a different version of yourself.
Curious, what's your English personality, George?
Probably calmer and more polite than my real one.
Oh, come on. You're always calm.
That's because you do all the emotional part for both of us.
Guilty.
Okay, let's go deeper. The brain part. How do we actually teach our brain to think in English?
Mm, good one. I think it starts with immersion. Surround yourself with English all day.
Exactly. You can't think in English if you only study it for 30 minutes a day. It has to be everywhere. Your phone, your playlists, your notes.
I always tell my students, change your phone language, your social media, even your shopping lists.
Yeah, so you accidentally learn while doing normal things.
It's like turning English into background music. It plays while you live.
That's beautiful because your brain adapts when it's constantly exposed. It starts recognizing patterns automatically.
And then something magic happens. You stop translating.
Yes, the moment you hear cup and instantly see a cup, not chashka or taza or whatever your first language is, that's real fluency.
You don't go through your native language anymore. It's direct.
Exactly. That's when English becomes part of your identity.
You know, for me, it happened gradually. One day, I realized I was dreaming in English, and it felt so natural.
That's the milestone. You know you've made it when your subconscious joins the party.
Yes, my dreams were weird, though. I was arguing with the waiter about grammar.
That sounds about right for you.
Curious. What about pronunciation, though? Many learners say, I know the words, but I sound too stiff.
Ah, pronunciation. The art of letting go,
Letting go of what?
of control. People try to speak perfectly, but English is full of movement. You have to relax your mouth.
That sounds like a meditation class. Inhale confidence, exhale tension.
Maybe it should be, because when your mouth is tense, your sound is blocked.
So, how do we fix that?
Explaining. Warm up before speaking. Literally move your mouth. Say tongue twisters, exaggerate vowels. It wakes up your face.
Demonstrating playfully. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Chuckle. Exactly. And if you can say that 5 times fast, you're ready for any conversation.
Laughing softly. I'll try, but I might lose a tooth.
Smiling warmly. Worth it for fluency.
You know, I think many learners underestimate how physical language is.
Nodding, absolutely. Your tongue, your lips, even your posture, they all matter.
So speaking is like a dance of the body and the mind.
Smiling gently. Beautifully said.
You're being poetic again.
Laughing, you blame me. You always bring out the philosopher in me.
Grinning, you're welcome.
Thoughtful. You know what's another underrated trick? Singing in English.
Brightly. Oh yes, songs are magic.
Smiling. They train pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion all at once.
Softly singing. Don't stop believing.
Chuckling. You're gonna get that stuck in everyone's head now.
Laughs. Sorry, not sorry. But really, songs make you remember.
Nodding. And you get used to stress and melody. English has its own music.
Reflectively. That's true. English has this up and down rhythm, like waves.
Softly. Yes. And when you find that rhythm, your speech flows naturally.
Smiling. It's almost like learning to surf. You catch the wave, and it carries you.
Chuckles. Exactly.
You know, I also tell students to celebrate small wins.
Yes. Every conversation, every brave sentence. That's progress.
I think people forget that fluency isn't a destination, it's a daily practice.
Right. It's like watering a plant. You don't see growth every day, but it's happening.
Beautiful image.
And honestly, you don't need to be perfect to connect.
Exactly. People remember how you make them feel, not how you conjugate verbs.
Yes. Connection over perfection. That's the real goal.
Fluency of the heart.
That sounds like a book title.
Don't tempt me, I might actually write it.
I'd read it.
You know, there's another layer to this, the emotional one. Because when people speak in another language, they often lose a bit of their natural self.
Oh, yes, that's so true. It's like your personality becomes quieter.
Exactly. You sound simpler than you are. And that can be frustrating, especially when you're funny or expressive in your first language.
Yes. You feel like people don't really see you.
But that's why training your mouth and your brain isn't just about words, it's about reclaiming your voice.
I love that. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to be yourself in English.
Exactly. Do you remember the first time you spoke in another language and felt like, yes, that was me?
Yeah. I was living abroad, and one night I told a joke in that language, and people laughed. Not because it was awkward, but because it was actually funny.
Oh, that's such a beautiful moment.
It was. I felt like, okay, I belong here now.
That's the turning point for so many learners when English stops being a school subject and becomes a voice you can live in.
Yes. And that's why we tell our listeners, don't wait to be perfect. Speak to be understood, not to impress.
I remember one student who always said, I'll speak when I'm ready. I told her, you'll be ready after you speak, not before.
That's exactly right. Learning to speak is like swimming. You can't learn on the shore. You have to get in the water.
Even if it's cold.
Especially if it's cold. That's when you learn the fastest.
I like that. So jump into the deep end, even if you're scared.
And it's okay to speak slowly. Many learners think fast speech equals fluency, but it's not true.
Right. Real fluency is comfort, not speed.
Exactly. You can speak slowly and still sound confident and natural.
I tell my students, slow is smooth and smooth becomes fast.
That's from the military, isn't it?
Maybe works for English too.
You know, another trick to sound natural is linking words together.
Like want to becomes wanna?
Yes, and going to becomes gonna.
And did you turns into did ya?
Exactly. We do it automatically.
It's funny. Learners spend years memorizing perfect grammar, and then native speakers squash it all into one blur.
True, but it's not laziness, it's rhythm. That's how English breathes.
I love that image. How English breathes.
And once you get that rhythm, you start feeling like part of the music, not just someone reading the notes.
That's beautiful. Because speaking English isn't just about saying words, it's about joining a melody.
Exactly, and your mouth is the instrument. You just have to keep playing until it sounds like you.
That's why practice has to be daily, even 5 minutes.
Yes, consistency beats intensity. A little every day is better than a lot once a week.
Like brushing your teeth. You don't do it for an hour once a month.
Hopefully not.
You know what's another fun trick? Acting.
Acting?
Yes, pretend to be someone else when you speak English. An actor, a character, even your English alter ego.
Oh, I see. So you can be brave through your character.
Exactly. You stop being self-conscious. It's not me making mistakes, it's this character speaking.
That's brilliant. It removes pressure and somehow you sound more natural.
Totally. My English character is always more confident than real me.
Maybe we all need one of those.
You know, when I think about learning languages, it always comes back to one thing: courage.
Yes, fluency isn't about knowledge, it's about bravery.
That's beautiful. Fluency is bravery.
Because you're not just speaking a new language, you're showing a new side of yourself to the world.
And that takes heart.
You know, I met a student once who said, I feel like I have two personalities, one in my language, one in English.
Oh, and what did you say?
I told her, that's perfect. English is your second home. You can decorate it however you like.
I love that metaphor.
Yeah, you don't lose your first home, you just build another one.
That's exactly what language gives you: more rooms in your mind.
And more windows to see the world.
You're sounding very poetic again.
Can't help it, this topic always does that to me.
Me too. Maybe because it's not really about English, it's about people.
Yes, every word we say connects us.
You know, sometimes when I watch learners speak, I see something beautiful. Their eyes light up. They're proud. Even if their grammar is off, their soul shines through.
Yes, that spark. It's what keeps us teaching, isn't it?
Totally. It's not about perfect English. It's about finding your voice again.
That's so true.
So let's make a little summary for our listeners, a mini training plan for your brain and mouth.
Good idea.
Okay, number 1, start speaking before you feel ready.
Yes, don't wait. Speak now, even if it's messy.
Number 2, shadow native speakers. Copy rhythm and emotion, not just words.
Number 3, think out loud. Narrate your day in English.
Number 4, talk to your reflection. Mirror practice builds confidence.
Number 5, record yourself. Listen and learn from your own voice.
Number 6, sing in English.
Yes, bonus points for dramatic performances.
Number 7, celebrate small wins.
Absolutely. Every word you say is a step forward.
Number 8, connection over perfection.
That's the heart of it all.
You know, when people stop chasing perfect grammar and start chasing real conversation, something changes.
Yes, they stop learning a subject and start living a language.
Exactly.
So if you're listening right now and thinking, but I still can't speak well, remember, you already can. You just have to open your mouth and let the words out.
Yes, the words are there, waiting for you. Don't keep them locked inside.
Every sentence you speak makes you graver.
And every small conversation builds a bigger voice.
So keep speaking, even when it's not perfect, because that's how it becomes perfect, by living through your mistakes.
Yes, like learning to dance. You stumble, but you keep moving.
And before you know it, English stops being something you learn and becomes something you live.
That's the moment you realize you're not learning to speak English anymore. You're just speaking as yourself in another language.
And that's real fluency.
Well, what about you, our dear listeners? Tell us, how do you train your English brain and mouth? Do you sing, shadow, or talk to your cat like me?
Or maybe you argue with yourself in the mirror. That counts too.
Totally.
Share your stories with us. We'd love to hear them.
And if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
We're so grateful to have you with us on this English journey.
Remember, keep learning, keep speaking, keep smiling.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.